What's up, everybody? I know it's been a long time coming, but today I am going to be dropping the Naics video and we're going to go straight into it. I don't really like to waste time, but if you find this video valuable to you or it answered any of your questions, please like and subscribe. And if I didn't answer a question, please drop it down below and I will just answer the question from then on. So now let's get started. So the first thing we're going to go talk about is Naics. So Naics stands for North American Industry Classification System. Okay? The North American Industry Classification System is the standard used by federal statistical agencies and classifying entity establishments for the purpose of collecting, analyzing, and publishing statistical data related to the U.S. business economy. Okay? I know that sounds like a lot. So all this is pretty much saying is just a way for the government or other officials to find out how what is your business industry. So say for instance, like every industry has their own code. And so let's just jump into that because I can better explain. I'm more of a visual learner. I don't know about you guys, but let's roll on into it. Okay, so if you want to find out what your industry code is, you go to naics.com/search. This will come up. You can Google it. It'll come right on up. So right here in this drop down, all right here, it gives you the most popular codes. So for here, see real estate rental and leasing. It says number of entities 947,112 and the code 53. So before we start looking specific industry codes up, let's talk about let's just get down to some of these questions that was asked. So the first question that was asked was, can my business have more than one Naic code? Yes. Right here it clearly says it can also have multiple Naic codes if it sells multiple products and services. Yes, you can have more than one as long as you are selling multiple products and services. Okay, so don't just add a bunch of Naic codes and you're not even in that industry, because really it can hurt you when it comes down to financing or looking for any kind of, or get really, like I said, financing or capital. You could just be viewed as high risk. So please stick to your basic Naic codes. If you are in real estate, use a real estate code. If you are, in trucking, use the trucking code. Use the appropriate trucking code. Use the appropriate real estate code. And we're going to get on into it. So the next question people ask me, how do you know which industries are high risk industries? So look, I just scrolled down. It says people also ask, what are the high risk Naic codes? So high risk industries, let's talk about what they mean by high risk industries. Just because your industry is high risk, that does not mean you cannot get any type of financing, or nobody's going to lend to you. It says it clearly right here, subject to stricter underwriting guidelines. So don't be scared to use your appropriate Naic code for your business. This is just a precautionary statement saying these industries are subject to stricter underwriting guidelines. Okay, so here are just a handful. It says new car dealerships, all right, travel agencies, used car dealerships, casinos, except casino hotels, recreational vehicle dealers, general automotive repair, boat dealers, specialized automotive repair. So right here is just dealing with pretty much hospitality, which is like hotels, Airbnb, stuff like that. Then they're dealing with automotive industries. I'm curious. Let's just click on and see more items just because I know it's more. So right here, if you are a cash-based business, you're going to be considered high risk right off the bat. And look, you're watching me right here. I'm pulling up all the information just so you know I'm not feeding you anything that's wrong. My channel is about providing the most accurate information as possible, and I'm going to literally break it down to you guys so you guys do not be lost like I was. So it says cash incentive businesses, so tobacco product, electronic cigarette, shoe retailers, home centers. You can read here. I don't want to go through all of them. I just want to kind of touch on some of the ones that people normally ask about. So it says high risk industries. You've seen this: money service businesses, consumer lending, financial transactions, stuff like that. Let's see if it goes down here. Okay, that doesn't. Okay, so I'll just throw in a few more high risk. So like I said, trucking. I know trucking's under automotive, but that's also a high risk. Real estate, anything high risk. Like they said, anything with cash, cannabis. If you plan on opening up your own cannabis dispensary or online storefront, it's high risk. And when you are in a high risk business, it's going to be certain banks that you are not going to be able to have a relationship with. I know another frequently asked question was, how often do I have to revise or modify my Naics? Now, a lot of people don't know that your Naics code actually goes under review every 5 years to determine what, if any, changes are required. So every 5 years, it's going to go through a review just to pretty much check on things. Really, it's like checks and balances for you, just to make sure that, whatever you're doing inside your business matches up what they have on record or what they have filed with the state. You always want to go according to the state. All right. And just because it's under a review doesn't mean you have to change it. It's just saying, like I said, just checking up on things, making sure you didn't add anything or take away. Some people at 5 years, that's a long time for a business, really, because they said 90%, I believe, of businesses fail within the first year. So if you're in your 5th year, I know you're doing some great things with that. I know you didn't add something else or stop doing something else, or just make sure your Naics code matches up with the state's website and you are acting in your business according to your code. You don't want to get in any kind of violations. We're trying to avoid fees here, unnecessary fees. All that extra fees could go back into the business, be reinvested. All right, so moving on to the good stuff. All right, so we are back to the Naics website. All right, like I said, down here, it gives you pretty much the most popular industries. So right here, I get a lot of real estate. So I'm just going to type in real estate because this right here is pretty vague. Well, it's pretty specific. Sorry. So let's just click real estate as a whole so we can cover all the industries. So you type in real estate, click the search button or hit enter, however you want to do it. So right here is a whole list of Naics codes that applies to different real estate businesses. So I know a lot of people have been asking me, about the real estate code, and a lot of the codes start with 53. That's how you know most likely it's going to be real estate. The first 2 numbers are important. First 2 numbers is like, okay, real estate, and generally the last 4 numbers is the specific industry within real estate. So right here it says 531190 lessors of other real estate property, and then you can read through that. So if this is the industry you're in, you just to make sure you click on View SIC, and then right here it gets even more specific. Operators of residential mobile home sites, of railroad property, real property not elsewhere classified, real estate investment trust. So, me, I am very interested in real estate investment trusts. What is that? So you click on it. It gives you the whole breakdown of what this industry actually is. So you can read this before you even apply this or use this code. I always recommend people to look up their Naics code before filing your LLC. Okay, this is very important. Look up your Naics code before you file your official formation paperwork with the state. You do not want to have to go through the whole amending phase, and I can show you how to amend. I mean, really, I could just tell you. You just go on your state's website, and when you log in, it gives you a drop down on the list of things you need to do for your business. So it's very easy. Just like me, I'm in Maryland right now, so I would just go to the Maryland state website, log in. All my business information is going to be right there, and I'm going to be able to change anything or delete or update on the website. All right, so moving on. So real estate, like I said, another high risk industry. Let's look a little bit more deeper into real estate, because I don't want people to just kind of think I want to provide all of the codes, or at least the most common code for real estate. So let's look here. Let's go straight into it. It says real estate investment. I've typed in real estate investment properties just to be more specific. So here it says real estate investment trusts, real estate agents and managers. Let's just get straight into it. Let's see. If you don't really know, you can look to the right under common keywords, just so you don't, waste time and click on the wrong things. So let's see. So I went and I clicked 531190, which is, we already knew that was going to be code. It says leases of other real estate property, and then you scroll down and you can look up and see which code it works for you. So they're saying for 531190, you can use this code for any of these industries. So like I said, another popular one I see, it says where did I find that? So I know I have some friends that are doing land rental or leasing, manufacturers of mobile home parks, residential trailer parks, vacant lot rental or leasing. It's a whole list of things. So let's type it again. So let's do trucking. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna pause the video real quick. So I forgot to mention in the beginning, I am not a licensed financial advisor, nor am I certified in any kind of way to give any advice. I'm just trying to put the information out there, and it's your job to do your due diligence when it comes down to your business. Now, if you do need extra help, you can shoot me an email. I'll drop my email in the description below, and I can help guide you further. But for right now, this is just for educational purposes, just to give people a heads up and also help people get on the right track, because I was lost too. All right, back to the video. So trucking. All right. So trucking, it says 48 is the two numbers, or 56. So it says specialized freight, use goods, trucking local, automobile carrier, trucking local. I'm sorry, I am a bit sick, and I've been sick for a week, so bear with me. All right, so here are the industries for trucking. Like I said, it says general, trucking, general freight, long distance, less than truckload. Let's click that. I have no idea about the trucking industry, but I'm going to find out here today. Here we go. All right, so here is the list of Naics codes you can use for your trucking industry. Here we go, right here. Clear as day. Like I said, to get more accurate results, please type, click the search and type it in specifically, what you're trying to do, because it's probably faster to do it that way. Now, if you're not sure really what you want to do, that's when you go into detail and look through some of these codes, because sometimes looking through some of these codes will give you other business ideas. You're like, dang, I'm already in this industry, I should do that with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, let's see. For example, you can use building materials transport. So I know a company that's moving literal bricks, like actual bricks, not nothing illegal. Anyway, so right here's the code 421399902. Building materials. And then you can also drop down here and look at this. Okay, I want to move building materials, but I also want to move household goods. Maybe you want to become a moving company. Use as a moving company. You can add this code to your business, 421399906. Here you go. Like I said, sometimes it's good to generalize your business at first when you are looking for your Naics code, just because it can give you other ideas that you haven't even thought of. You know what I'm saying? Like this right here, why stick to just building materials when you can become, like I said, transporting household goods. You can transport mobile homes if you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get stuck in one industry. Find out what other things you can do in your industry to make money. That's all we trying to do here. We all are trying to make money, provide, and be a blessing to those that are unfortunate. We're trying to take care of our families. We're trying to do things, and we're trying to walk with God. No offense to people that don't believe in God. It is what it is. However, you know your reason, your why. So make sure you can tap into everything if you can. So, and that also, dipping into other industries, that creates jobs for other people, because you say you do building materials and household goods transport. It's no way you're going to be doing transporting materials on the same day and then leaving that industry to go and do household goods. You're going to need to hire other truckers, and that's going to help you grow in your business. That's how you grow, when you start providing jobs for other people, because it's all about networking here. I'm sorry, like I said, I'm congested. All right, so when I type in e-commerce, we're going to go ahead and do that just so you can see what pulls up. No results, okay? So don't get discouraged. It's always another way to find things. So with e-commerce, what are you trying to do? You're trying to sell something. So that falls under what? Retail. So let's go ahead and put retail in and see what we get. I'm sure it's a hit. All right. So here we go. Here's a list of retail industries. All right here. I'm pretty sure they have a general. All other general merchandise retailers. Okay? All other miscellaneous retailers. It tells you right here what's going on. All other, health and personal care retailers. Right here, it has so many different retailing codes. I suggest going under like a general one, just because I know a lot of Amazon people, they kind of they sell a variety of different products. So you don't want to limit yourself. Like I said, if your business is like a general business in a specific industry, then I would shoot for that if I was you. All right, so went into e-commerce. What else industries is it? What if somebody does want to open up a cannabis? Let's try that. All right, so let's try another industry, high risk industry, cannabis. We'll go ahead and search right here. Right here. Here's the codes. Here you go. Like I said, just go ahead and if you're a wholesaler, go ahead and click it. Then all you have to do is click again. It'll give you the description, what it falls under. Here are some other codes. Well, actually, what is this? Wait, hold on. I clicked the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Let's see. Click that. All right. So here we go. I'm sorry. I clicked the other one. So this says 42, 45, 90. Other farm product, raw material, merchants, wholesalers. All right. Here you go. So we're going to scroll down here and find it. Cannabis merchant wholesalers. If you plan on opening up your own dispensary, or you plan on being a wholesaler, here you go. Here you go. Marijuana merchant wholesalers. Just you just have to look. I know, sometimes it can be frustrating because you're new and sometimes things aren't explained to you, or you're just not getting it. But I tell you how important this step is. Like I said, you don't want to click the wrong thing. It can cost you money and time. But like I said, always try to be specific in this search bar, and you'll find the industry. If it doesn't come up right away, try to reword it. Like I said, if you need help, you can send me an email. I'm more than willing to hop on a phone call with you guys. A free, like 20-minute, 30-minute phone call to help you guys out. So let's go back. So let's talk about some low risk industries. We've been tapping in a lot of the high risk industry. Let's talk about some low risk industries. Let's bring something up. All right, guys. So of course, it's going to be stingy with the information. Google's always going to be stingy with the information. That's why when you can't find it in Google, you definitely going to find it in YouTube. So I'm about to tell you right now. I'm just going to name I'll name two that I know for sure right off the bat. So consulting. Every business is pretty much a consulting business. You're going to have to consult with your employees. You're going to have to consult with brokers, or really anything. If you're providing a service, you're consulting. You can put it under there. You could put consulting under trucking. You have put consulting under credit repair. You could put consulting under like I said. It really, I'm not going to say anything, but most things. If you are providing a service, most likely it can fall under consulting. So another high risk, I'm sorry, I'm back and forth. Another high risk is credit repair. Like I said, just because it's labeled high risk doesn't mean it's impossible to get funding. It's just a little harder. You know, you're going to have to put in the extra work. You're probably going to have to provide a little bit more documentation than others in the low risk industry. So let's look up consulting. All right, here you go. Different consulting. So right here, I'm gonna be more specific and put business. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm congested. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. So here is the general one for business consulting. Okay, click the top. So right here, this is pretty much a general, you know, it covers everything pretty much. You can pause the video to read through here, or you can simply go to Naics.com and you can look it up yourself. But here is the industries that fall under this code. Right here, it tells you. And even right here, it says cross-references. Establishments primarily engaged in providing a range of day-to-day office administrative services, such as financial planning, billing, record keeping, personnel, and physical distribution and logistics, are classified in industry, 561110. Like I said, you can use that, or you could go here and use this. Use whatever works for your industry. Like me, I use administrative management consulting because it really falls under all of this. I don't have to have multiple Naics codes. Because everything I'm doing under this general, I'm most likely going to do. Administrative services. I'm going to provide administrative services. Financial planning. I provide financial planning. Billing. I bill. Every industry has something to do with financial planning, billing, and record keeping. You have to do that anyway. Like personnel, you're going to have to deal with people, physical distribution and logistics. You're going to have to do that. If you're providing a service, you're going to have to do one of these things. So why not use one of these codes? Like I said, tailor it to your business specific industry. I'm not in no way telling you to put this as your code. I'm just saying, this is an option. All right. So another thing, we're going to go to the second, because I don't want to make this video too long. I want to get straight to it so you guys could go ahead and be great. I want to see you guys' results. Please comment down below the results after you file your LLC. Come back and like the video. Come back and say thank you, because I wish I had this information. I was stressing out. I bought over $500-600 worth of business structuring, what is it called, packages, the things that people buy online, like courses. Courses. So I'm saving you guys a lot of time, a lot of money. So next thing we're going to go into is software. We're going to just click software. This is another general thing right here. So the only reason why I put software as a low risk business industry, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to be doing something off a computer, or you're going to be working with some type of software to manage your business. I suggest this for I heard what's her name? I want to credit her. Sierra Nicole. If you check her out on YouTube or check her out on Instagram or TikTok, she's great. Definitely bought her course. She's going to say the same things I'm saying pretty much. If you are a credit repair company, I got this information from her. Use software. I never even thought about that, because technically, if you're a credit repair, you are a software company, because you have your clients log into a portal, put their information in. You're sending letters. Some people send letters through the portal straight to the credit bureaus. Some people just log the information to keep their clients updated on what's going on with their credit report. Like, you know, like you have to be smarter than the underwriters. That's the game of the NAIC, of your NAIC codes. Like, you have to be smarter than your underwriters. I'm not saying lie. Please do not lie about what you're doing, because you will get caught and you will have to pay for that. But I am saying, if there are other ways to cause less headaches in your business so you don't stress, please look at other ways to label your business. Like I said, I own a business credit funding. I help businesses build funding or build business credit and funding. I also coach in that. But I'm more specifically a business coach. So with this, with the Naics, like I said, for me, I use consulting because whenever a client comes to me, I am planning, giving them some financial planning. I'm also record keeping. I'm also logistics, because not logistics, administrative, because I provide the paperwork for them, a step-by-step process on how to do and build business credit and get to $250,000, however much you want. I help businesses, big or small. But like I said, NAIC is very, very important. Very, very, very important. I don't know why there are not more videos out here on this, but it's very, very important. But like I said, you guys, hopefully I answered you guys' questions. Like I said, if I didn't, please comment down below. Please comment down below what questions I missed, and I'll answer you directly. Like I said, this is more of a general presentation. If you really need some help, I'll drop my email in the description down below. You can email me personally. We can set up a call and I can walk you through whatever you need help with, because I know how stressful this is and I want everybody to win. So I'm going to end with this. My goal for this channel is to help bless 1 million people and help 1 million people reach $1 million. That's my ultimate goal. I want to see you guys' success stories. I want to see everybody win. I'm praying for everybody's business to prosper. Like, you guys have definitely been patient with me on this, and I am sorry I've been out for a while. I've been going through some things, but by the graces of God, I'm still here and I'm able to provide this information to you guys. But thank you guys. If I helped you, like I said, like the video, please, so we can get this information to more business owners, and subscribe so you can keep track of all of the videos I post. Now, the next I have multiple videos on my channel. Go check them out. It's literally from square one, from setting up your phone number to getting your virtual address. I do it step by step. So please, please, please go ahead and check that out. Like the video. I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys to prosper. Have a good day.